Water, Pollution, and Our Animals by Rebecca Muma. Oil spills are a prevalent problem in our society. In fact, according to PEER, there are about 70 oil spills per day. These oil spills are small but still can do great damage to our ecosystem. Oil spills usually can be caused by 4 different things. One is human beings being careless, pouring oil down drains or even directly in the ocean. 2, oil rigging equipment can break down, such as the BP spill that happened in the Gulf of Mexico. 3, natural disasters such as hurricanes can carry oil into our oceans. Or 4, war tactics, meaning that terrorists can potentially put oil into our oceans, hurting our marine wildlife. The biggest problem with oil spills is when it creates a slick over the ocean. This is when the oil breaks down chemically and physically and disperses across the ocean's surface, basically creating a trap for any animal to swim through it. How exactly is our marine life affected by such oil spills? Warning, these pictures can get a little graphic. The biggest problem is when the animals swim through the slick. It gets into their skin, their feathers, on their shells, and causes major problems. One of the biggest problems for birds is that the oil ruins the natural insulation effect of the fur. It also can keep them from flying because the oil is heavy. These pictures show how not only birds are affected, but otters and seals can be affected by the oil spills in the ocean. Whales and dolphins are also affected by oil spills. In fact, oil can get into their blowholes, covering them up, basically smothering the whale. This is a picture of a whale whose blowhole was covered and ended up dead, washed up on the beach. Imagine your friend taking a pillow and putting it over your head, basically cutting off any chance of you getting oxygen. This is basically what oil does to whale and dolphins. Another problem for whales and dolphins that can occur from oil spills is that it gets onto their skin, which can create deep cuts or even ulcers. It basically burns their outside skin. Also, if digested, it can cause internal bleeding in the animal, which kills them. So the big question here is, how can we help and prevent oil spills from happening in our ocean? Since humans are such a big part in creating oil spills, we need to help stop them. One of the ways that we can do this is to stop relying on oil so heavily. This means stop driving as much, walk, ride, use public transportation, turn off your lights, because this ultimately wastes less energy, which means oil is not being put in our oceans. And one of the biggest things and most important is do not pour any oily substances down your drains, because this usually ends up back into the ocean. Thank you guys so much for watching.